Hey there guys, so it is soon going to be time for Anthony Joshua to fight for his world heavyweight titles again. And super middleweight champion Callum Smith has weighed in on the subject. He had this to say about Anthony Joshua's chances in the rematch. I was shocked even if shocks in the heavyweight division aren't as big in other divisions. Anything can happen when you fight a man who's 19 stone. It's going to have an effect on you. When the fight was made, I was one of the ones who backed Ruiz and said he could fight. He wasn't getting credit because of his shape and all that. I've got to be honest though, when I saw them in New York at the public workout, he was smaller than I expected, and I thought Anthony Joshua would take him out. People are focusing on Joshua and what was wrong with him, but credit has to go to Andy Ruiz Jr. He got in there and boxed a very good fight. He got off the floor to do so as well, so fair play to him. I hope Joshua takes his belts back off him in the rematch, but full credit to Andy Ruiz Jr. Joshua needs to box a bit more, be a bit more switched on. He basically had the fight won. He went in too soon to close the show and walked on to a shot off a man who's 19 stone and never recovered. He knows now that Ruiz can hurt him, and that will keep him more switched on, and the fear factor will bring out a more alert Joshua this time. So that is Callum Smith's comments about the rematch between Anthony Joshua and Andy Ruiz Jr. And I believe he spoke well, to be honest. I think Anthony Joshua was boxing okay, and maybe he did have the fight won. He just needed to pick his shots, and maybe he could have had Andy Ruiz Jr. out of there. But he just walked on to a huge shot. That is what happened, basically. There was not all that much wrong with Anthony Joshua, other than maybe a stiff neck, because he was having it massaged before the fight. But still, Anthony Joshua did knock Andy Ruiz Jr. down. He was probably winning the fight, but ultimately it was his inexperience that cost him the fight because he just rushed in and tried to finish Andy Ruiz. He should have learned from the Vladimir Klitschko fight when he got dropped and he was gassed, and he came back from that. He got out of jail free with that one, but he didn't against Andy Ruiz. Now he will have learnt his lesson, and as Callum Smith said, it will be the fact that Andy Ruiz can hurt Anthony Joshua, and the fact that Anthony Joshua knows that will be the reason why he will box a better fight next time. If he'd have fought him the same way he fought Joseph Parker, then he would have won the fight. I believe that is how he has to fight Andy Ruiz next time. The knockout may come. He may be able to stop Andy Ruiz. He can definitely hurt him. We know that. But if it doesn't, it doesn't. Anthony Joshua may have to win boring. But don't expect him to do that. I fully expect Anthony Joshua to go in there and try and knock Andy Ruiz Jr. out. They don't call it revenge for nothing. So that is going to be Anthony Joshua's game plan for sure. I don't expect him to go in there and try and win a 12-round decision. He's going to go in there for revenge. He's going to go in there to knock Andy Ruiz Jr. out. How does he do that? Well, I believe he needs to box his way to it, win a few rounds, outbox and outmaneuver Andy Ruiz Jr., which he should be able to do with his superior footwork. Andy Ruiz may be the faster fighter, but he won't be faster on his feet. So that is where Anthony Joshua can take advantage, use the ring, and make sure that Andy Ruiz Jr. is not getting on the inside. Then he can walk him on to something big, and then Anthony Joshua can go for the finish. But hopefully next time, if he gets Andy Ruiz Jr. hurt, he needs to pick his punches and take him out when he is ready. Not go gun-ho and erratic and try and take him out. He just has to pick his punches and remain calm, and the knockout will come. Guys, what are your thoughts on Callum Smith's comments? Do you agree with them? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, click the thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. Thanks guys.